Dirty trucking, dirty trucking, dirty trucking. Got to go live with this. I got to go live with this because there's some bullshit going on. Got to go live. I don't know what's happening with this car. Somebody coming here switching shit. Got some repair that popped up on the dash. Got some foul, funny shit going on here. I don't know what's happening here. I done been through this car. I done looked through my glove compartment. I got somebody going in this car, and it has to be at that apartment building. Somebody's going through this car, and they're removing documents and receipts, and they're removing phone numbers and replacing it with different phone numbers. I can't find the maintenance phone number that I kept on the Hertz rental car sleeve. I had Hertz rental car put their maintenance number on the sleeve because back last year, they were confusing us on who we needed to call to get the oil changed. They would tell us to go to location, tell us to call the maintenance. So I told them put the maintenance number on the sticky thing and put it on here. It was on a blue sticky note, and it was been in this glove compartment right there the whole time. I don't go in there. I don't even use that number unless I have to. Then they gave us a portal now, and I used the portal for the first time. Something's wrong here. I got a phone number missing. The sticky note that I had Hertz rental car location put on that sleeve was blue. Tell me why this is pink. And when I call the number, it's to my bank. Old bank. Huntington Bank. The bank that sit up there and mysteriously charged me for a rental car payment when I'm already at the new bank and had been at that bank for over a month. This in here on the Hertz rental car sleeve. You know, the sleeve they give you after you rent the car. Something going on here. Some funny foul shit going on here. And I know damn well hell I ain't tripping. They sent me an email to reactivate my damn maintenance portal with Hertz rental car. So I activated. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Now I done created a password. It's supposed to be saved to the phone. Tell me why I just went on there to try to create a work order to get this car looked at tomorrow to see what the hell this shit is, to check this brakes. And my password ain't saved. It's telling me to create another password. Where the hell it went? It's saved in Google. Passwords don't fucking disappear. The phone number been changed. It was on a blue sticky thing. I'm sure of it. My Firestone work order back in January, when they sent me to go get the car inspected, and they said that they did the inspection and put new brakes all the way around the car, that receipt is gone. What the hell? Shit disappearing around here. Fuck going on? Somebody definitely coming in this car. Then I go to vacuum the car out. I find two teeny weeny little white O-rings back there on the floor. One was in the doorway and one was up under the rug. Now I got this message coming up on the car talking about brake assist, service brake assist. And then after it comes up, another message follows behind it, said reduced steering assist due to brake assist disabled. What the fuck, man? All this shit happened when he told me, when they sent me that email and told me I'm back reinstated to my damn maintenance portal. When the hell wasn't that? Who did what? How you have me create a login and then I don't have a login no more? Now I done created a password. It ain't got no password no fucking more. Fuck going on? There's somebody doing this shit. I think they drumming up repairs at this company's expense. I think this is somebody that hurts, because I'm telling you, when this car got brakes all the way around back in January, this car got brakes all the way around due to the inspection. It said it needed brakes. Brand new brakes on this car. All of a sudden, after I got the brake job, there's a nail in the tire in the passenger side. And they put it in where they would have to replace the whole fucking tire. This motherfucker knew where to put the nail at. Some more of that truck driving ass shit. So I take it up to the Firestone that's near me, which is on Michigan Avenue. And I get in there, and I said, we're here to get the tire replaced. There's a nail in it. Now, they process here, you got to get a voucher to go there. But the process is stupid. You get a voucher to go there, and then when you get there, the damn service place got to still call Hertz to get authorization to look at the car. But you done gave me a damn voucher to take it there for them to look at the goddamn car. So now that's more waiting time. But long story short, This is where the little foolery went on at that location. If anything is wrong with this car, brakes or rotors on that passenger side, it was that location. Because I'm telling you, after he put that tire on there and I came back out after that fiasco happened up there, this brake's been sounding funny. And the car, you're not supposed to be to stand in front of the car and be able to push it with your body and it go like this. If the brakes are adjusted right. They feel like the brakes have been readjusted and the brakes really stopping funny. It's like a rubbing sound. I said, well, damn, maybe that's the new brakes of shit. Hell, maybe that's where the new brakes sound. But it wasn't sounding like that at first. It wasn't sounding like that until I got the new tire. And then it came back out sounding like that. And what the fuck going on? So the foolery that went on there, I took the car up there. The lady that checked me in had to get Hertz on the phone to authorize them to look at the car. So Hertz is on the phone, and it's this black dude telling her the car needs an inspection. She calls me up to tell me the car needs an inspection. I said, no, it don't. Now, this is in February. I got their fucking receipt. You don't believe me, because I don't lie about nothing. Told somebody mysteriously put a nail in this goddamn tire right in the space where it's in the sidewall and you can't get it plugged. Somebody knew to do that shit. So, if you don't believe me, here it is. What the date on that? That's when I went up there. This was back in February. The car got inspected at the end of January. I believe it was January 27th. And you see we went up there for a motherfucking tire. Fucking tire. We went in there for a damn tire. We had to go in there for a tire. And then while I'm up there, this guy got the check-in lady on the phone talking about the car needs an inspection. So she gives me him on the phone. Now, me and him going back and forth. What you mean it needs an inspection? This car just got inspected on January 27th. You should have that on file. As a matter of fact, I had a screenshot of the inspection paper, and I showed her. I said, Hertz don't authorize 2 inspections in a year. She knows that. And she said, when did you have your inspection? Because she can look it up in the computer. It's Firestone. The inspection was done at the Firestone out there on Gratiot next to Macomb Mall. This is Firestone down there by me on Michigan Avenue in Detroit. So they can look that up on the computer. So she can see it had an inspection. So I'm wondering why this guy is telling her to tell me it needs an inspection. I said, this car don't need an inspection. Then he going to threaten me. Well, you don't get the inspection, well, we're not going to extend the rental. I said, no, you give me somebody else. I mean, who are you telling me to get an inspection? We just had an inspection. We're supposed to be here for the fucking tire. So, get somebody else on the phone. He looks at it. And no, the black dude gets back on the phone. He goes on, puts me on hold. And he comes back with some damn story talking about, it says somebody had it put in wrong or some shit he said. Oh, now you see we don't need an inspection. I've been telling you that damn shit. And the location could tell you that shit. They could see it had an inspection. Firestone locations could see all work done on the car. And then he told me that that the location I was at can't see the stuff about what the vehicle needs. Yes, they can, because they're one of your authorized locations. They can put in this car number and see what everything had been done with your Firestone location. They can see that. They can see what the car has had done. And he's telling me no, and I'm standing in front of the lady, and the lady still nodding her head, yeah, yes we can. And she said it, yes we can see that. I said, see, she said we can see that. So why are you telling me we can't? So this guy puts me on hold, go check some shit. Now he come back with some damn boo-boo fool, okey-doke ass story. Talking about somebody must have put it in the wrong screen and all that. Is you don't need an inspection. I'm gonna go ahead and authorize them to go ahead and get the tire changed and fixed. Then we just spent damn near 25 minutes fucking around with his ass on the fucking phone. Oh, some dumb shit. So now I'm in there in the lobby waiting for them to get the car finished, and then he get the tire finished, rolls out, and the car been sounding funny when I stopped ever since. It's like I want to say like a dirty rubbing noise, and the car got new brakes all the way around. The car was inspected in January. There shouldn't be nothing wrong with the brakes, but I noticed the car started stopping funny, and the noise I'm hearing is on the side where he did that damn tire. So I don't know what the fuck going on. I got fucking phone numbers disappearing. I got a goddamn Firestone receipt disappeared, because when the inspection was done, Firestone gave me a receipt that was showed that there was an inspection done on the car and that they put brakes on the car. And then they also gave me the inspection paper, which I have to take up to the Hertz rental location, which is in Clinton Township on Gratiot. So I couldn't take it that day because of the time they got done. No, I did take it that day because we got done early because I came in there early. Took that up there because I had a problem. I had him make me a copy of it because I know what happened the last time I took an inspection paper up there. I had a previous car. We had to get an inspection done on it. Now, I looked at the tread debt on it because I didn't have the inspection paper in my possession the whole time. So now I get up there. They tell me they can't give me the original inspection paper. We can give you a copy. This is at the location up there at Hearst. And this was the supervisor that did this. She goes in the back with the original inspection paper. She comes back with a copy. Now I'm walking back to the car and I'm looking at the tread debt. The tread debt is different on a couple of, I think it was 1 or 2 tires. I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't the tread debt. I'm like, did you replace this or something? I said, this is not the same tread debt. She said, no, I just copied it. So, and I remember when I was at, on Gratiot 11 Mile, there's a gas station / McDonald's. An officer walked in there. And I said, well, hey, man, they changing documents. And he really couldn't fully understand what I was trying to tell him. I said, somebody switched this document. This is not the original document that for the inspection. But he couldn't fully understand what I was talking about. And he was busy trying to locate somebody he's supposed to be chasing anyway, who ended up across the street. So, but I got shit disappearing out the goddamn car, y'all. The shit gone. This is the Firestone receipt for the tire change. Where's the goddamn shit for the inspection? Now, the inspection paper, when she gave me a copy of it, I decided, no, I had them, they did the inspection, and I had the Firestone and Gratiot make a copy of it. So, because I know she was going to give me a copy, and I know it got switched the last time I went up there and gave her the original. She playing that little somebody playing a mind game shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. I didn't look at that. I looked at that because I'm driving the goddamn car. Plus, I'm a truck driver, and we train pretty much. When we see tires, we automatically start looking at fucking tread debt. It's like a habit. It's automatic. It's a habit. So, I looked at the tread debt, and I had it memorized. It was all the same. The tread debt was pretty much the same on all the tires. Pretty much. I get her paper back. The tread debt has changed. What the? And, of course, she's going to give me some story. No, this is what you gave me. All I did was go back there and photocopy it. So, I had the Firestone on Gratiot give me a copy before I left out of there. I had her give me a copy. I got him give me a copy. So I wouldn't have to get a copy from her and she go back there and switch it and say some shit wasn't done on the damn car. So he gave me a copy. I kept the copy and didn't let them know I had a copy. I already got a copy. And I gave them the original. I already got my copy to keep it in the car just in case something happens. Or they talking about they didn't get it. But I done took it up to them, so they got it. So now I get back to the apartment, and I know they going in the car. So I don't leave the copy of the inspection paper in the car. I tore it up because I don't have to have it. The location has it. I don't have to have the inspection paper. They just need that on file for their records that the inspection was done. The yearly inspection was done on the car. I don't have to physically keep it in the car like we do on trucks. We don't have to do that with the rental cars. But so I tore it up because why? Because I know they be going in this car and they like to take documents. So if I done got a new inspection, they could take that document, photocopy it, alter it, and use it for their documents. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know what you did. Ain't nobody gonna know. Who gonna know? You think they gonna call and check that where it said the mechanic name was? The only way they would do that is an issue came up. Then they would find out. So, but I got a problem here. I got this strange message on the car. The goddamn other Firestone receipt is missing that says the car got new brakes all the way around. Now, I ain't got my rent. I don't have none of it. Today would be the first day of me trying to get any money to go toward the rent. After I get this $120 out the way, I had to put on to pay for the car. So far, I've been out here doing nothing but making money to pay for the car. Today is what, the 11th, 12th? I don't have none of the rent. I'm about to get hit with court fees on the 14th, they already told me. So now my rent going to be $2,000 and something goddamn dollars I got to come up with. So, and now they back to this maintenance shit. They always doing something to interfere with me making money when I got to get my rent paid. Strange message on the damn dash. This brake assist disabled. What the fuck kind of shit is this? That shit didn't start popping up till I got that email to log back into the maintenance portal. And I've always thought there was suspicious activity with that maintenance portal. Y'all, with this maintenance, I think you're drumming up little fake repairs like they did with my truck. They did that with my truck, cost me all that motherfucking money on fake ass goddamn repairs. They was doing shit to the truck after it get in the shop. They was fucking with shit. Then I end up at my expense. I got tired of that motherfucking shit. So now I'm going through the car. The goddamn maintenance number is gone. And I know for a fact that it was on one of these sleeves. And it was on a sticky thing, this color blue. I know that for a fact. I had it laying in there and I ain't touched it. Tim, why the fuck I gotta, what the fuck is this? Why do I have the bank sticky thing in there? Where's the maintenance portal? The phone number. Oh, it walked out the car? It just gone. Shit just walking out the car. Somebody explain this to me. Mr. Elite. Man, okay, we ain't finna go disgusting. Oh, man. I don't know who you is, Mr. Elite, but damn, please, only grown folks on live, because I don't need nobody on here asking me. Let me tell you what this I don't know if y'all can even see it. He gonna ask me, have you farted today? I mean, who the hell asked the dumbass question like that? His name, Mr. Elite. Oh yeah, I think y'all can see these. Have you farted today? I know your farts be different. How do you know? You're not in the car. You don't know me. You don't know what I be doing. What the hell? I swear to God, you get on live, you attract the most craziest people. And they had nerve say I was crazy. I ain't that stupid to get on live and ask somebody, have you farted today? And got a name by it, Mr. Elite. Damn, some shit somebody could type in and try to look up on YouTube to see who the hell your ass is. Because for you to have a name on here, that means you got an account. We need to see what Mr. Elite be talking about on his goddamn account. What the hell? How the hell you on here asking the dumbest shit ever? I'm trying to figure out who the hell going in this car. So I told y'all that they were going to switch the car plates to Florida, which they did. And I was trying to opt out of driving it, but they didn't have no other cars like this. So, and then she was telling me they're going to pretty much do all their cars Florida plates, which I didn't understand because you had non-expiring plates on here from where was it from? Arizona. Non-expiring plates from Arizona. And you switched to plates to Florida. Said it was easier to renew. I don't know. I think you just go online and bloop, 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 fill out something and pay the fee and renew it. I think that's as easy as it goes. So I don't know how it's easier with Florida plates than it is with Arizona plates. And those was I think I would want non-expiring on my car. Because that way every year you ain't got to worry about being called up there or for that little sticky thing to be put on your goddamn license plate. Because it's permanent. It's permanent. So they got Florida plates on this damn car. So I went on ahead and I had to keep it. But they got Florida plates on it. So now I'm sitting here on the side of some damn side street off of 8 Mile. Because that message came up again. So now I got to get this car to the shop. Can't get it to Firestone. Because why? I was going to take it back to the Firestone that did the brakes, which is on Gratiot. Yeah, tomorrow he got 8 cars and he got one tech to do brakes. It's going to be there tomorrow. He only gonna have 2 people there. You got 8 cars. And I used to hate that shit. How do you operate a fucking shop? And they used to do this in trucking. How do you operate a fucking shop and you ain't got the necessary amount of techs there for the work that's coming in? You got 8 cars, you got brake jobs, and you got 1 tech. You gonna tell me you can bring, they always want me to bring the car and drop it off. They done set this shit up again, and I'm tired of it. That's why I wanted out of this car, to free me from it. I'm sick of it. They keep setting up shit to get me in the shop. I'm tired of it. Now, the Firestone on Michigan, that was the first shop this car been to where the keys was out of my possession. And I have noticed stuff. This shit been going on with this car. Now shit disappearing out the glove compartment. They did that once before. I had the maintenance number written down on one of the sleeves of Hertz. And I went to call them to get an oil change schedule. And I'm digging through the dash. That's when I was in the other car. And the motherfucker was gone. I'm like, where the fuck is it? I know I ain't threw it away. They going and removing phone numbers, they switching shit, and they taking shit. And don't nobody believe my ass. I'm tripping. Or a ghost came in here and did this shit. Shit is disappearing out the motherfucking car. Phone numbers that I had in this dash. They going in here, looking at the paperwork or the receipts, seeing what was done to the motherfucking car. Only paperwork I got in here now left is the oil change and that one receipt from when they did the tire. I had them put new windshield wipers on. They put some El Cheapos on there. And the one on my side, it act like it's going bad already. Because I went to turn the wipers on one day and it's like it was just smearing oil or something. They put them old raggedy ass, cheap ass shit on there. They go and fuck with shit. And then I end up having to go to take the car to the shop. And then Hertz end up paying for the goddamn shit. I think it's somebody at Hertz. I think you got something going on through your computer that when I signed it to that maintenance portal, it caused that message to come up on the car. I don't know what that is or why it's popping up, but the car needs to be looked at. Because when I stop on the brake, it's like some dirty rubbing or something on that side where that guy worked at that tire. And I truly believe that when that car was in the shop and he was running that you need a new inspection shit while he was busy, had me detained with that and sitting out there in the lobby, I believe that guy had the car in there and he was doing something because we had just got new brakes on it. And we mysteriously with a nail in a firewall, in the sidewall. Come on now. I ain't driving nowhere like that. They act like I'm out there on a truck driving up in a trash landfill nowhere. I'm not doing that. And I know y'all little tactics that cost the company money. I'm sick of this shit. I don't like going to shops anymore because it's too long. They can't get you in. It's a ridiculous ass story. And I'm tired of sitting up there for hours for some simple ass shit. And some shit that they doing. Where the receipt? Where's the phone number? What happened to this shit? It was in the car. Shit just don't walk out the goddamn car. It don't. That sticky note was blue. I'm sure of it. It was blue. Where is it? Why do I have a number calling Huntington Bank? And I told you, my Huntington Bank account was overdrawn. It's still overdrawn. I left that bank to create a new account because I know they were stealing from me. And I couldn't catch up with it. I couldn't catch them with the stealing. They would pop these amounts up here talking about I didn't pay for the rental car when I knew I did. I knew I did. I've been watching their payments since I've been here since 23. I've been watching how they payments come in and how you have to pay for the car. I've been watching all that shit. So you think after it happened the first time and I seen what they was doing and figured out how they payment system go and what dues what, you think I'm going to let them do that shit to me again? No. So let me tell you what happened with Huntington Bank. They had me overdrawn $200 and something. Now, I done created a new account with the bank. I done got the payments for the car being taken care of at the new bank. And they've been taking care of it. Now, while it was at the new bank, this is the first time it happened. Huntington popped up an amount that overdrawed me up to $500 something. I made a video about it. It was a car amount came in. How is that possible? How did you take something, charge that account? It's overdrawn, first of all, and you charge a car payment to it when the car is on a different Visa card, debit card with a different bank. That's how I knew they were stealing. So then afterwards, all of a sudden it popped off of there and ended up showing up over in the new bank. Now it's gonna happen again, and this time it's still on there. Now the account is overdrawn $500 something. There should be no car payment going over to Huntington Bank. That's how I caught their ass, and that's how I knew they were stealing. I kept telling the police these transactions was popping up out the fucking blue. Now they've been caught. That transaction shouldn't be on that account. This account been with that bank paying for the rental car for over a month, and you pop up a rental car transaction to Huntington Bank? No, I told you that's what they were doing. Those are ghost payments, and they were getting me to pay it, and people were stealing from me. And if I had paid it, if I didn't have this new bank and had paid that to get the account from being overdrawn, somebody was sitting up there pocketing $290 or whatever the car amount was. You'd be sitting up there pocketing that money. Because I done paid you because you put a ghost I call them ghost transactions. They pop that shit up there to overdraw your account and then talk to you like you goddamn stupid, like you don't know nothing. And then they get you to pay this shit and they done ripped you off. I don't know how much money they done stolen from me at their goddamn bank doing that motherfucking shit. But they caught this time. They done did it when I'm no longer even using that bank because it was over. How does a bank that your account is overdrawn, you keep letting large transactions come in? I don't know no bank that'll do that shit. None. Huntington did. Popped up a transaction for a rental car, and the debit card is closed and cut up and gone, and the car payment is on the new debit card. How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't understand. How is that possible? So I just went live with this. I want to document this. I'm sitting up here and this car tripping. Now I'm going to go test this car and see if this reset took care of this disabled shit for the minute. But right now I got to get up tomorrow and go spend a whole day at the goddamn shop. I ain't made no money today. I don't know when the fuck I'm going to get the goddamn rent paid. Can't hit no money. Can't keep up with no money. And now while I'm at the shop, I needed to work today to get the rest of the money I borrowed from the other money that's going to come out of the transaction that's from last week for the car. That's going to hit the account and end up overdrawing me. You see what they're doing? This is a pattern here. This is a pattern. They keep doing shit to where I'm in without money. I'm not making no money, but the only money I'm making is just enough to pay for this goddamn car. It's a pattern, and it's been going on for weeks. That's why they lowered my 5-star to put me in a lower paying bracket. I'm driving mobile. This car's running up a stream a lot of miles. And I don't know if it's just the car, computer, because when I added up the miles I'm doing, it was nowhere near what this car is saying. Yesterday it showed I did the video. What was it, 273 miles? I only made $160. 60, that was it. Over 273 miles. 273 miles, I could supposed to have $250, close to $270. $169. The day before that, I managed to scrounge up $202. That's it. My minimum to be working here and to be fucking with Uber is $250. That's minimum. Anything under that, it's either I'm bullshitting or I'm gonna take a day off or I'm just fatigued. And I have been fatigued. But before the 202, I think my what I made that day was $89. I can't keep not making money. Them hundreds add up. If I'm doing 7 days and I'm missing $100 a day, that's $700 at the end of the week. And you wonder why I don't have my rent money. It's because they done dropped my 5-star so damn low that I'm not making the motherfucking goddamn money. And they did it deliberate. Because right now on my account, it popped up on there talking about I'm at risk of deactivation because a writer said I made them feel uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck what these writers say, no damn more. Because Uber sits up here and let these writers tell a lie on you. They know they lying. They will confess to you they know they lying. And you sit up there and let them affect the 5-star rating of the driver. Because they know the policy. These writers know Uber's policy. And they know if they drop your 5-star below 4.85, it's going to start affecting you with the money you make. I was at a 4.80. Now I'm a 4.81. I'm going to see how long I'm going to stay at 4.81. Because now they done put on here talking about somebody complaining, talking about that risk of deactivation. So I'm looking for that to pop back to 4.80 any day now. But they tell me it's not supposed to do that but per 500 trips. But I'm not doing 500 trips in 24 hours or 48 hours. That's because it should be adjusting just that damn quick. Somebody here lying. Somebody's playing the game. And somebody done set this down. Bring this car to the fucking shop shit up. You done went in this car. You done took the receipts. And now you done caused a damn problem dealing with the brakes. And the car got new brakes all around. And I guess you think I'm going to play this stupid okie doke. I wish like hell I get in this shop. And they come back there talking about this car need brakes all around. Are you a goddamn lie? You a damn lie. You're going to be caught. They better catch these individuals doing this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of this motherfucking shit. I'm tired of it. And Mr. Elite, you need to find somebody else's live to get on. Because all this shit you talking, this farting and all this other motherfucking shit, man, get your disgusting ass out of here. This live is for grown folks. If you ain't got an intelligent conversation, don't come on here. Don't nobody want to read that damn shit. You must be a damn kid with a YouTube account. And then you had the nerve to type this shit on here for other people to read. Everybody on the live looking at this shit, you can see this shit and see you wrote that stupid shit. Man, what the hell's wrong with you? Is you crazy? You on live. You don't write that shit on live for everybody to see that you wrote this shit. You on here talking about farting. Man, what's wrong with you? I swear to God, live tracks. It attracts the worst of the worst people ever. They think they think they got the green light to get on here and just say what the hell they want to say when they want to say it. And that's not what this live is for. People getting tired of that. People are starting to delete people like you. If you was on one of my social media accounts and came up as a comment, you would be deleted. You would. You would be instantly deleted. Don't nobody want to read that damn shit. Damn, man. I'm sitting up here talking about some issues that's going on that's real. And you over here talking about some fucking farting and shit. Damn, why don't you go in the bathroom and fart? Inhale that shit till your ass pass the fuck out so you can get the hell off of here. That's what you need to do. Shit. All right, this dirty truck, and I'm just letting y'all know what's going on out here. Shit disappearing. And, damn. Wait a minute, who is this? LaFris Strom. It's true you can doing the biggest fart. Damn. This a foreigner talking the same shit? Man, where y'all come from? Why are you on here talking about farting? What the hell? And then here go crypto gambles. Dirty, make sure you add that to your deductions on your taxes. You on here talking about taxes. Look, don't worry about my taxes. Don't worry about my business. Own that. That ain't for you to be getting here. This live ain't talking about taxes. Y'all don't listen. You get in here throwing out other stuff. And the last time you did it, look, you trying to rig a win somewhere? You trying to win gambling somewhere? Because you said your name is Crypto Gambles. So here, I'm finna rebuke you. Whatever you posted that for, mention the word taxes, which relates to large sums of money. I rebuke you. I'm going to make sure you don't receive whatever it is you wrote that on here for. You're not going to use me to profit by getting on here, making your little stupid comments, because I know that's what you did it for. Because the last time I went live, I got banned off of TikTok. Somebody got on here talking about the same shit, the taxes, and then that jackpot for the Powerball that was built up to 300. I think it was the Powerball to Mega. Which one? I'm confused on which one it was. It was 300 and something million. It popped that day. And I'm looking at this. Y'all need to look up what psychic lottery is. That's a real thing. And I'm letting you know, Crypto Gambles, the Department of Justice investigates that. If they find out that y'all have rigged an illegal psychic gambling game, your ass can go to jail for it. That is real. And if they contribute, that's what you're doing. All this weird shit, all these problems I'm having, all these weird messages you put on here, if they find out that you are running a psychic lottery game, that shit is illegal, and they will bust your ass for it. So I'm telling you, and I done already warned you, because I'm putting it out on social media. That's what I believe you're doing. I never thought it'd be such a thing as a psychic lottery. That was something I said when I was on the line at Warren Truck. I said, what if you could be a psychic and play the lottery, win the lottery by people trying to tell you what the number's going to be, and you figure out what the number is and play it. I said, I'd be rich. But psychic lottery, according to the Department of Justice, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to tell you. And if you don't believe me, go on the Department of Justice site and look at the cases of the individuals that they have busted. They busted a guy, I forgot his name. I got it written down in the book because I was going to do a documentary about it. This guy is, he's a white dude, big dude. Worked at one of the lottery places in, I believe it was, don't give me the line. I don't know if it's California, but he was, like an IT tech coder. He does the software programming for the lottery place where the computers generate the lottery numbers. And this guy decides to run a psychic, they called it a psychic scam, because this guy had installed, and now this room where this computer is that generate these lottery numbers is heavily guarded. Nobody is in there. It's a glass window. You got to watch the documentary on that guy. If I can remember his name, it's an interesting documentary, and you would not believe what they tell you. I told you they be doing this shit. That lottery is rigged, and he was proof of it. He was the one that rigged the shit, and he did it too long, and he got busted. So this guy was going in the room. He went in the room to update the software to the computer that pulls the lottery numbers. But he installed some stuff on there that would generate the winning lottery numbers. And he write them down, and he would give it to his brother. His brother was winning, and I believe he was giving it to his family members, other family members. But him and his brother went to jail for it. True story. Google the Department of Justice if you don't believe me. Hell, just Google the story, the psychic lottery scheme, and see if that story don't come up. It's a white dude, big guy, and he was a software programmer at one of the lottery locations. I forgot the state. I want to say California, but don't quote me on it. I ain't got that book with me. Google it if you don't believe me. True story. I told you that's what they was doing. This guy created some software, and he went back in there and installed it on that goddamn computer where it would generate the lottery numbers that would win. And he was giving it to his brother, and I believe they said his family members, and they profited the hell off that shit. And then they said he had done it so much to where it was almost as if he was wanting to get caught, because when they caught him, it was like he was wanting to be caught. He was tired of it. This the last time you do it no more. He was wanting to get caught. And he got caught. And they went to jail for it. Him and his brother. True story. I don't make this up. I told you. Y'all be thinking I'm talking crazy when I be on here talking about that. They rigging the lottery, and I think this shit going on with me has something to do with the lottery. Yes, it does. It do. That's why this crypto gambles is on here mentioning taxes. Because, see, those are code words that they need to use to, I don't know if something is recognizing that he's saying that or what. But those are code words. They will always talk about. Let me see. I'm telling you about this psychic lottery affecting me. And according to the definition of a psychic lottery, it's supposed to be the use of a psychic to defraud, or defund, or promise of wealth by use of a psychic. So I'm supposed to be the one that they are using that's supposed to be psychic. It's me. I'm the so-called psychic because I'm the one they've been fucking with. So I'm the psychic that you've been fucking with because I be on social media talking about I just know shit. I can figure out shit and all this shit. So these motherfuckers think I'm psychic, ESPN, woo. Yeah, it's me. So I figured out I'm the psychic one. So I figured out why all this shit was going on. Because what they're doing, it's not me physically psychic knowing the numbers. Because if I could make that shit work, I wouldn't be broke at all. At all. If I can make that shit work. I can't. 21 years of trying to win a lottery. And I looked up and caught a lottery number, a couple of weeks ago. By accident. Played that number at the last minute. Was walking out. Just give me $1 on blah, blah, blah. And that motherfucker came out. But I didn't have enough on it to help me with the rent. Because the guy behind me was rushing and I was just trying to get out his way. And I had $3 left. I just pulled out $1 and told him to put $1 on this damn number. And looked at the lottery and that motherfucker came out straight. And I wished I had put all 3 on it because it would have had the rent. And I probably would have been in a better position now. My problem with the rent and me being behind and not getting the rent, I need to get my rent back paid on between no later than the 3rd of each month. Because I'm getting it paid too far over into the week. The further I go over into the week, it's jeopardizing the next week. I'm over in the 12th. I don't never go this long and not have any money for the rent. By now, I should have at least $1,200 saved up for the rent. But now I know my damn court fee is going to hit, and it's going to have to go up to $2,000. Over $2,000. And by the time I get this caught up, it's probably going to be the 1st. It's going to be next month rent. I can't keep doing this. And they doing it deliberate. And it's being done with this car. They did it by reducing my 5-star so they can reduce my income. I don't believe all those bad reports that was dropping my 5-star are even real. I believe it's fake because I know ain't nobody stupid enough to get in this car and leave a report to Uber that she's sharing her account. She was letting somebody else drive the car. 2 reports of that came in back in June on the 21st and the 25th. 2 reports. I can't believe nobody's stupid enough doing that. I believe it's the customer service here. I believe they are involved in it. I believe they did it deliberate because they know what it was going to cost. I believe somebody is hell-bent on me being evicted. They want to watch me end up in the street. They want to watch what happens to me because I don't pay that rent. I don't pay the rent. And then when I survived last month, they act like they were shocked. She's still there. Yeah, I'm still there. What do you think? God got me. Y'all think God got me. You can do whatever dirty, deceitful act that you want. You can make it look like, I can even think it's finna go south and it's finna go bad and I'm not gonna get out of this. God got me. You don't. You can sit here and plot and plan and scheme your little spiritual warfare, your little attack, your little game, and sit back and play a game and do this. They sit back and do this shit and turn around and sit back and watch the game. Like I'm some game on a dark web somewhere. You watching me struggle over the shit you cause. That's some deceitful shit. Let me tell you something. I strongly believe in the spirits. I strongly believe in demons. I strongly believe in evil, the devil, and all this shit. I strongly believe in it. And I do believe that what you do unto others is going to be done unto you. So you may think you getting away with doing something to me. You may think you causing me suffering and pain. Yeah, you may be. Yeah, I'm going through it right now. But what's going to happen to you afterwards? What fate is you going to have because of what you doing? Nobody told you to do this. I mean, what grown person on this earth sits around and targets an individual to cause destruction, problems, and suffering, and financial, and you're unstable financially. You ain't got no money all the time. And you want to see how they function. If you plan a trip, this shit started when they planned that trip last year, October. That's when it started. It's almost as if this individual, he knew about the trip because I mentioned it on YouTube. And I've mentioned it on YouTube that my high school planned a trip. We were going somewhere in October just because we were turning 55. And when I put that out and I started paying on that trip, that's when my 5-star started dropping. And then around December, I ended up having to contact her and let her know I couldn't go because I'm having problems at Uber. I thought she was going to find somebody else to replace me so I can go. She let months go by and then contacted me. She still needing the money because she signed a contract. This girl is a travel agent. She signed a contract. So now I'm obligated to pay for that $1,200 room that I'm not going to be able to go to because I'm so bogged that they keeping me to where I don't have no money saved up. This is August already. The trip is October. I'm not going to have no money for the flight. I'm not going to have no spending money to go on the trip. So they knew what they were doing. They did it deliberate. This happened for my high school reunion trip in 23. All of a sudden, I get terminated from that trucking company after I started paying on that cruise. I started paying on that cruise in June. The first week of July, I end up let go of that trucking company. Now, the first week in August, I think I was down a week. I'm at home. I got let go from that trucking company. I think it was the end of July. The first week of August, I end up somewhere in August. I think it was the first week I got here with Uber. Got the trip paid for. I said, I'm going on that trip. This motherfucker is out here hell-bent on me not going nowhere. You did this to stop me from going on that trip. You did this to make sure I didn't have any money to go on that trip. But you done fucked up. That girl's obligated to make sure that room is paid for. And if I don't pay for it, it's going to come out of her pocket. That girl's married. And I'm not going to have her or her husband talking about having me in court because I done put them in debt. They had to pay some money on a room that I paid for and said I was going to. I didn't anticipate this shit was going to happen. But I kind of figured they might make it happen. Otherwise, I would have paid for that $109 insurance to get my money back, just in case you did it. But why? Why are you trying to stop me from going wherever the fuck I want to go? I'm 55 years old. You think I'm going to stay here till I get ready to die and not experience life because of your sick dumb ass and your little gambling ass shit you got going? And I'm putting it out here on live. And I hope the Department of Justice hear me. They have a psychic lottery game going on, and they are bothering me. They're affecting me, and they're using me, my work, my income, my documents, everything to pull this shit off. And to prove it, I go back to when I told y'all about that poster kielbasa that I had in my refrigerator. I bought it to make the red beans and rice. I bought it to use as a sausage. I buy the skinless. It's by Eckrich. It's a Polska kielbasa. It's like a Polish sausage. But I get Polska kielbasa, a skinless one. So I was going to use to make the red beans and rice. Now, I like to slice off it when I come home. It's something I used to do when I was a kid because my father used to buy us natural casing weenies, and we used to sit there and eat them. So, and we used to slice lunch meat. I grew up doing that as a kid. So I like the meat from the Polska kielbasa. But all of a sudden I started coming home one day and I started tasting a spice on it. Like a light spice been rubbed on it. So I tried to rinse it off. It still was there. Till finally I had almost ate the whole damn thing, but I got tired of tasting the spice. And I threw it away. So let me associate that with psychic lottery. So psychic lottery is the use of a psychic. I'm the psychic. So what they're doing, all this weird stuff, shit disappearing, they do it to get me to discuss it on social media. And they sit back and they figure out the clues from what I'm saying. Now, I don't know these clues. I'm telling what this weird shit is going on with me. But this weird shit turned out to be clues to what they're doing. But what they're doing is illegal shit. So it's hard for me not to talk about it. This shit is illegal. You coming in this car. You have keys to my apartment. Somebody gave you keys to this car. And you've been coming in here placing shit, taking shit, searching through shit, and switching shit. So back to the kielbasa. So when it was tasting spicy, I ended up throwing it away. So the news, I think it was the day before yesterday. I go on the news that morning. And the Channel 2 news here always have immediate information about winning scratch-offs and where here in Michigan. No other news channel be really posting that shit like they do. Be Channel 2, Fox 2. So I see a news story that posted, it said, 23 minutes ago, a news story posted about a guy. He's somewhere way out in the Lansing area. So I believe it was Lansing area, somewhere, way out, somewhere. It wasn't here. He done went somewhere the way he go and buy this particular scratch off on a regular basis. They didn't have his scratch off. So he decides to buy a Tigers game. Detroit Tigers have their own scratch off now. So he decided to buy a Tiger scratch off. And I believe this was a psychic lottery game because when I started talking about the spice in the Polska kielbasa, that's a hot dog. And I told him I put them in a bun, I eat those. It's like a hot dog. It's a sausage in a bun. So that's the psychic part of it. That's the game. That was the clue that he needed to look for something, a game that plays that had a hot dog on it. Because you came in there and put spice on my damn sausage and got me to talk about it. So we know we dealing with a game that has a hot dog on it. I didn't know that at the time until I seen this guy had won. He scratches off the scratch off. He reveals a hot dog that has $500,000 up under it. And he won $500,000. That's psychic lottery. Using a psychic. They don't necessarily have to be a psychic. They could be lying to you about their psychic. But that's the psychic part of it. And see, the Department of Justice, when I read that, they said they have never really proved an actual psychic lottery case of using a psychic. It's because you don't know what to look for. You don't know what they're doing. They are messing with me to get me to talk about what they're doing and what they've done. And what they've done are the clues to let these individuals know where these winning scratch-offs is going to be. Because they come in here, they scratch this car. They scratch the car. It's letting them know where they're going to be at. I believe they have inside information of where these winning scratch-offs are. And then when it's getting close down on the road for them to be there. They start fucking with me. They know I been and bought some stuff. They know what I'm gonna buy. Huh. You put a spice on my postal kielbasa, and he go scratch off a hot dog on the Tigers goddamn game and win 500,000. And here I am broke and can't pay my rent. I'm about to get evicted. I am. I'm about to get evicted. Because I don't have the rent. I don't have the money to be wasting playing on no damn lottery. They done fucked my credit up to where I can't get a loan. And these loan portals like LendingTree and all that are nothing but scams. They route you to these damn other loan portals that's charging 4.9, 490% APR. Got a ridiculous loan rate. I put in for a loan they said I was approved for what was it, $800. The payment was going to be, get this, $800. The payment was going to be $155 every 2 weeks. Okay, it don't sound bad, do it? No. But it was the weeks you had to pay that. $155 every 2 weeks for 21 weeks. That's what them loan portals. And they on social media promoting that shit. That's why you can't get a loan. Those loan portals are scams. They are routing you to scams. And they ripping you off because they see you in need. And they charge you ridiculous, outrageous rates and repayments. If I had accepted that loan, I would have been paid over, I think it was $2,350. If I'd accepted that loan at its terms of $155 every 2 weeks for 21 motherfucking weeks. Hertz rental car destroyed my credit. They got my Chase Bank, or started with the Chase, when they destroyed my credit, when they talking about, they sent me to that collections, talking about I owed that $140 and I told you I wasn't supposed to pay it. I told you they was ripping me off. They had ripped me off. That shit was already paid. They destroyed my credit. Then my Chase Bank got overdrawn and was still overdrawn. They destroyed my credit. Now I can't get a loan. I tried to put in for a loan at this bank. Too new, but they destroyed my credit. I can't even get a loan to get out this trouble. And every time I turn around, something coming up. I'm sitting here and can't drive now because this shit coming up on the dash. A whole fucking day wasted. Tomorrow gonna be fucking wasted. I ain't got no money. And my account about to be overdrawn because after tomorrow, that damn other amount for the Hertz rental car about to come in. That's going to overdraw it, which I needed to work today to get the extra $120 so it wouldn't be overdrawn. And then if I could get up another $50, at least I have some damn, extra money the way it won't be overdrawn. And I'll be good if I got to go to the shop tomorrow. But no, they keep doing this dumb shit. This is all the game. And that's why every time I get on live, somebody always popping their ass on here want to talk about taxes. Taxes is talking about a large amount of money. Today is Friday. I don't know which one of them is Friday. It's either the Powerball or Mega Million. I know one of them is today. One of them is today. And you trying to use me with your little psychic lottery scam to win some goddamn money. I'm tired of people using me and profiting off of me, and I'm sitting up here fucking broke and goddamn struggling. And then you coming here taking shit, switching shit, stealing shit, running me up into the goddamn shop for what? You want me to sit around and shop for those guys coming out, cutting their eyes, looking at me all damn day, wasting my motherfucking time, knowing that you done set this motherfucking shit up. They know the shit was set up. I'm sick of this goddamn shit, and I cannot believe I live in a state that is allowing this motherfucking shit to go on. You have a psychic lottery scam going on here, and I know it, and you've been using me, and I'm gonna turn the tables on your ass. That shit gonna flip. And I'm going to be the one winning this goddamn money. I'm going to be the one finding them scratch-offs. I'm going to be the one winning them Powerballs. It's going to be fucking me. I'll be damned if you keep using me for your motherfucking profit. This shit don't make sense. Coming in here taking shit? I ain't coming in your house taking shit. I ain't going to nobody's place taking nothing. I don't know what nobody doing at any given time, but you seem to know what I'm doing at all times. You watching me, you got cameras on me, you eavesdropping on me, you lying on me, you're doing everything. You stealing from me. Now you're trying to put me out in the fucking streets. And I'm going to tell you the story about that, why they doing that. Because this gambling shit it trickles into the casino. It's the statewide lottery and the local lottery, the 3- and 4-digit numbers. So let me tell you why they did this with the rent. They wanted me to end up with a court fee because when I got evicted a long time ago because of that Warren Truck Plan shit, I got a check and I moved in over there on Shane. I got a $25,000 check off the sale of my house. And that money went like rapid. I don't know where it went. I know I ain't spend that kind of money in, I don't know, in that amount of time. I didn't spend that kind of money. And I could tell on this here live, it's showing people viewing, but the words is still stuck on this Mr. Elite and this Strom, whoever this is. It ain't moved up, ain't nobody said nothing. That's another thing they be doing. They be blocking my sites and rerouting my sites to their ass. That's what they be doing. Because this shit ain't moved up at all. It just froze on these 4 motherfucking people right here. Talking about taxes, farting and shit. The 3 farting and the other one talking about tax deductions. Why you keep getting on here talking about that shit? I ain't talking about that. You talking about that. And I'm puzzled why you keep jumping on here, but I know why you doing it. That's why I'm letting you know. They watching you, and if they figure out what I'm telling them, and they catch you doing it, that's going to be your ass. Because I'm not the one doing this shit. You been fucking with me and doing this shit. Using me. So back to the story. So when I sold my house, I got a $25,000 check off the sale of my house. And so I used that check. I didn't have a job. I used that check to get rent an apartment over there on Shane for me and my son. My son wasn't even grown yet. He's still going to school. And I still had my Dodge Ram truck, which I ended up having to turn in because I couldn't keep up the payments on it. I was more money going out than coming in. I'm just spending the money up. But I didn't spend up no $25,000 that quick. Back then, the rent wasn't as high as it was now. It wasn't. And I wasn't there that damn long. The $25,000 just disappeared. All of a sudden, I was broke. Got evicted. But that's why they're doing this now. Putting me at eviction status. See, getting me to pay a $100 late fee wouldn't generate no money. It was adding a court fee. See, the court fee initiates the eviction game, which they somewhere trying to win $25,000. And I'm assuming that's going on over in the casino. Because they used to do that shit to my trucks. I would have all these codes and shit mysteriously pop up on the damn truck. Right before I get ready to come in and go to the goddamn casino. And then I go in the casino and see games that kind of similar to what done happened with the truck and the codes on the truck. The motherfuckers winning on. It's a psychic lottery game that you are hacked into the car's computer. You're through my phone and you've been fucking with me, stealing shit. And then you've been setting up shit for me to talk about it, to give other people clues to where this shit at. That's the psychic lottery game. As soon as they figure it out, maybe they can put an end to this shit. Well, I done been on here 57 minutes. I'm finna get on out of here. All right, this dirty truck and I'm out. Let me go test drive this car and see what's happening with it. All right, peace out.